Good morning, kings and queens. I'd like to start off by giving thanks to God and peace and blessings to the universe. Really kind of wanted to talk about this thing that we call Earth, world, and universe. I know a lot of us are really actively trying to make a difference and a change in this world, and understanding that what the universe is, because I had that question asked to me, this past weekend about, well, what is this universe? What does universe mean? And I hear a lot of people talking about it. So, universe, if you break down the term of universe, the definition, I'm gonna break it down into two parts. Verse. So verse is the language of the gods, right? That's where the term verse comes from, right? It's the language of the gods. It's what the gods speak in. Why, Chris? Why is what the gods speak in? Gods speak in rhythmic tones, poetry, if you will. That's one of the reasons why we look up to artists and rappers, because they spit verses, right? Even in your Bible and your scriptures are written in verses, right? So verses speak to us. Music is a universal language. It is something that we all, no matter where you're at in the world, you relate to. Whether you understand the words that are coming out of the mouths of the people, it's usually the tones and the the vibrations of the music, right? To be able to harmonize, right? When we sing in choirs, we harmonize, we come together on one accord to give praises and to sing verses, to God, right? So, verse, that's what a verse is, right? Man speaks in prose. Prose are grammatic structures, right? That mortal men, that's how we look at everything. We need structure. We need an outline, where the earth was formed, together by, music, and music moves with mathematics, and how words are put together, and in the beginning there was the word, right? So just thinking about how we speak regularly in regular tones with grammatic structure from English, and any other type of language, when you A, E, I, O, U, and learning your vowels and all these different things, it separates us from being gods, and when I say uni means one. So universe is one verse to come together on one accord to give praise, right? The universe is your environment. So everything around you creates your environment. Your environment has a direct effect on your world, right? So the stars and the galaxy and all those things, the universal space, has an effect on this earth, right? Well, look at it from us, from our aspect. Our mind is our universe. Universe is time and space, right? So time and space is created in our mind. We have to rush somewhere, we have to get somewhere. Do we have enough space? Like me driving, do I have enough space to get in between these two cars? That is our judgment of time and space, right? Well, when your universe is off balance and offset, it tries to get back balance, right? So you can't be of sound mind with a bad body, and with a bad body, a sound mind. So those two things have to be in one, right? And it's hard for those things to be in one if your universe is off. Your environment, right? We're a product of our environment. So I have to get my mind on one accord with my body. And that's the same thing with the universe, right? So we want to change the world, but we don't want to work together, right? So we have to work together in forms of business and education and find different ways. A lot of us have a lot of different social organizations and businesses, you know, like if I'm in real estate and I have a best friend that's in real estate, we both have separate businesses, but it might make a little bit more sense if we was to come together and find a way to merge our businesses on the same thing, on the same plane of existence, and it could possibly free up a little more time and space for us to do other things and to grow, because that is what universal knowledge is about growing, right? The universe is constantly expanding since the beginning of time. It continues to expand, you know. This world is finite, so it means it has an end to it, but the universe is infinite, so you know it's forever expanding, just like our mind wants to forever expand. That is why, you know, if you look throughout the Bible, and there's a lot of wars even being fought now, because it's all about expansion. You know, just like a dog wants to create, wants to expand this universe by peeing on everything, right? You know, so do we want to expand our kingdoms by conquering everything. That's the intelligence of you know, I'm not saying it's always a good thing, but you know, we don't know how to harness it. And our intelligence is the factor that, you know, destroys a lot more things, because we don't think whether or not if we should do it. You know, we just want to see if we can do it. You know, we don't think of whether we should do it, rather I should say, you know, or whether, you know, it's like, oh man, can it be done? Well, let's try it. You know, but I don't want to get off on that, you know, too much. But yeah, that's what the universe is. The universe is us working together as one and learning the language and speaking and singing praise on one accord to the gods. And then once you do that, you're able to change, you know, the position of this earth. You know, I probably go more into it. I don't really like to do a lot of videos, but I understand that a lot of people like videos, and this is the best way to kind of share knowledge and share information is through videos. I'm more of a writer. I do a lot of writing, but I love to follow the video up with some words, you know, and put it in writing more so, and get more defined with it. All right. So as I'm pulling up to this 9 to 5, we say pulling up to the 9 to 5, you know, put in this 8. Y'all have best of blessings to you, upon you and your universe, and give thanks to God for giving me the knowledge to find myself. All right, peace.